Hi everybody, it's your boy David Dunn, hitting you with a brand new video. Today, we're going to talk about Chadwick Boseman. I didn't expect I'd be talking about him today. I was under the impression that I'd be speaking about him for several years from now. You know, just have an amazing career. And, after this year, I'm not going to be able to talk about Chadwick Boseman anymore. And that hurts so much. I actually knew about Chadwick before he was cast as Black Panther. I knew about him from the 2013 sports drama 42. And what an amazing performance. What an amazing exuberation of character, of charisma, of personality. He felt like Jackie Robinson. And he was so great in that role. When you get an actor that can meet at the talent level of Harrison Ford, you know you have someone special. And from there, he's gone on to play in several other roles, from Get On Up to 21 Bridges to Gods of Egypt, which is a terrible movie. But Chadwick Boseman was literally the best part in it. Literally, if I had to pick a positive from that god-awful movie, I would pick Chadwick Boseman. Up until in 2016, when you see that he's cast as Marvel's most recognizable black superhero, Black Panther. And that was just a really special moment to witness, you know. I've never really struggled much with representation, you know. I mean, ever since I was born in the 1990s till now, I've always had my Captain Americas, my Iron Mans, my Spider-Mans, my Supermans, my Batmans. But, I never got to immerse myself in a Black Panther or a Wonder Woman or a Captain Marvel or a Blade or Luke Cage or any other superhero in those same kind of roles for a simple reason. Not because they weren't well written or because they weren't compelling or not because they weren't special or unique in their own right. I could not immerse myself in those same roles for a simple reason. I just didn't look like them. And that wasn't my fault as a kid. I mean, I'm a kid, you know. I can't process things from an objective viewpoint in the same way that adults can. But other kids could channel themselves through Black Panther. Other kids can channel themselves through Luke Cage or Miles Morales' Spider-Man. And I think that's important. I think it's important to provide those opportunities where kids can be their own superhero you know? And today, we lost a superhero. We lost a big superhero. I feel right now like we lost Iron Man from Avengers Endgame, you know? But it's not like Tony can come back, you know? It's not like Marvel can write in some lame excuse to write him back into the franchise. No, T'Challa... King T'Challa is gone, and I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with one of the most prolific, one of the most prominent, one of the most powerful, one of the most influential, one of the most important superheroes introduced not just in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but in superhero fandom in general. I don't know how to deal with him suddenly being ripped from our lives, you know? It feels to me similar to Christopher Reeve being Superman. Christopher Reeve, as Superman, is irreplaceable. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther is irreplaceable. You can always find another Black Panther. You can't find another Chadwick Boseman. And that's not to say that Chadwick Boseman was only significant as Black Panther, as T'Challa. He definitely wasn't. He was influential in so many roles he possessed. Whether it was Jackie Robinson, James Brown, Andre Davis, Storm and Norman. Just every role he possessed, he really made it his own, and he really kind of showed why he's earned his place, not just in Hollywood, but really why he's earned his place on the big screen. There's not many actors that possess the presence or just the footprint that Chadwick Boseman does. He really is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime actor, a once-in-a-lifetime person. And the hole that Chadwick Boseman leaves behind is gaping. It's not being filled anytime soon. It's not being filled anytime soon in the same way that the hole that Heath Ledger left behind is being filled anytime soon. It's not happening. This is just something we kind of have to live with as movie fans, as Marvel fans, as comic book fans, as superhero fans. We just have to get on with the fact that we no longer have our Black Panther to rely on. And out of all the things that this year has robbed from us, I didn't think Chadwick Boseman would be one of them. I really didn't. I think it's one of the reasons why this profoundly impacts me as much as it does. Is because I wasn't expecting it. It wasn't in hindsight. It really just does kind of come out of left field. One of the big things that kind of shocked us so much about this death was the fact that he was struggling with colon cancer. He was diagnosed in 2016. And despite his diagnosis, he was able to do so many other roles. And he was able to keep being our superhero despite the physical ailments on his body. He kept being our Black Panther. He kept being our Avenger. He kept being our Andre Davis. He kept being our Storm and Norman. He kept being this person we could look up to when we really had nothing else to turn to. So yeah, I feel like that's generally Chadwick Boseman's career. He's always proved people wrong. He's always kind of exceeded other people's expectations. And I was looking forward to seeing him exceed even more expectations. And I had high expectations for him. I was very excited to see where he would be in his 60s or 70s. And obviously, he won't get those opportunities now, but he's accomplished a lot in his short life. He's accomplished a lot more in his life than I feel I'll accomplish in mine, and that's fine. People need heroes to look up to, and Chadwick Boseman is definitely several people's heroes. If I could leave you with something, if Chadwick can leave you with something, I would say it is to go after your own Wakanda. Black Panther was so profound in so many ways. But one of the things I thought was so amazing about it was that this small kid from California, Eric Stevens, he always dreamed about this amazing fantasy land outside of the fairy tales that his dad told him. And he always wanted to witness the sunsets for himself. And despite everything he did to Wakanda, despite everything he did to T'Challa and to his people, T'Challa still granted him that sunset. He still gave him that opportunity to see his dream realized. And I think that's something we all need to do. I think we all need to aspire to realize the fullest version of ourselves, so we can achieve not only our dreams, but help others achieve theirs. Because I do feel like Chadwick has helped me do that. I know he wasn't intending to do that. I know whenever he took on the role of Black Panther and starred in all these superhero movies, he was aiming to inspire those kids, that were aspiring to be their own superheroes when he was their age. But he has inspired me, and he's inspired several other people, despite being so different from him. And I think that's something we all as human beings should do. We should aspire to inspire those that are different from ourselves. So that's all I have to say, guys. Pursue your dream. Help others realize theirs. Be the best version of yourself. If not for yourself, or for other people, then at the very least for Chadwick Boseman, at the very least for T'Challa, at the very least for Black Panther. feel like he and all of them deserve nothing less than our best. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Wakanda forever.